Hey everyone, welcome to another review. Here we do movies, old and new, video games, comics, and animation. I'm Julie, this is my dad.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Today we're doing Bullet Train for 2022. Dad, tell them about the story.
Bullet Train is about he kind of like a bumbling assassin or a thief. Well, that he must have been having some mental problems because he had stopped doing stuff for a minute. Whereas we learn when he's talking on the phone, he stopped doing whatever the assassinations or the little jobs for a minute, and he's trying to get back in. I guess he got over whatever happened, and he's feeling himself. He's trying to get back in, but he only want light jobs. And the lady telling him, "It's an easy job. It's an easy job." And he keep telling her, "It's not an easy job." Before the job even start. But like he said, once he get on the train, he finds out it's not an easy job. There's a bunch of other people there looking for that same suitcase for different reasons. And but I love how the movie, all their stories, of course they're going to intertwine, but it intertwines even before the suitcase. But yeah, that's the basics of it, I guess, without getting into too much to it until we get into our scenes and characters. So what do you think about the movie?
I like it. Of course, I like the shots. I like how they always have to stay on the train, making like everything happens on the train. Because they only have like a minute to get off the train, and then you have to get back on or stay off.
Yeah, because at every station, they only stop for 1 minute.
And
the door's only open for 1 minute, I mean.
So I found that cool. Of course, like I said again, I like the shots, especially this time. I mean the background's not like the camera shots.
Yeah, I know you're talking about like, because you was talking about the scene with the elder, like when he got on the train, how you could see the mountains in the countryside in the back. Yeah, that was nice.
And this is it. What's your review of it?
I just told you mine.
I'm sure.
No, you're right. I just described the movie. I like the movie. It was some things in there I didn't like. Mostly probably dealing with Brad Pitt character. But yeah, the movie was good. So where you want to start at, characters or scenes?
Let's start with Brad Pitt himself, Ladybug.
Yeah, that's his name, Ladybug.
I like how he's really not trying to do all this. He just wanted to get there and get off. But, like all these complications.
Yeah, he just wanted to get the suitcase and disappear.
And I like how they set it up early on that I think this was meant to be like bad luck. He got his shoes wet. And like constantly throughout the movie, they keep continuing the point of him to getting them wet. And like I think
not just wet, but stuff just keep happening to his shoes. Yeah,
showing bad luck.
And
at the end, it's finally just done. The shoes are finished.
Oh, destroyed. Yeah.
Other than that, I like some of his fight scenes, showing how skilled he is. So, like I said, I think you're right that something must have happened to make him get out of it. So
yeah, because he don't like all the violence. That's what he really.
It showed that he was quite capable.
Yeah, he can do it, but he just not into all that. He just want to be easy, just able to do something and leave without anybody getting hurt.
That's the most I have to say on him. What about you?
Ladybug. See, with me is a give and take. Because I like him. Like, he's a good guy as far as, like, what you're saying. He really don't want to see nobody hurt. He just want to get the job done and leave. But I guess it's just little stuff in... I guess it's just one scene that I really upset with him about. But other than that, he's a decent character.
My next character is the Elder. I liked him. He's a character they introduced early on in the movie.
Yeah.
I liked him. He was wise. They've had a show since he's been around long enough.
Yeah.
And I liked his action scene, showing that he, even though he's old, he's still
not to defend himself.
I found his interactions with everyone funny.
See, the Elder, he kind of threw me off at the beginning. When we first notice him in the hospital,
Mhm.
and his grandson is in there.
Mhm.
And I understand what he's saying. You're supposed to be a father. You're supposed to protect your son. And he going on his son because he wasn't around when his son got pushed off. Well, when his grandson got pushed off the roof. So the elders digging into his son, making him feel real bad about not being there to save his son. So yeah, I feel him there. But as you see, as the story developed and we find out about the elders' history, then we understand why he feels the way he felt.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like the elder. He's a good character too.
My next character, what's it called?
You want me to go?
Sure, you can go.
My next character is Tangerine. For the people out there, Tangerine is one of the they twins. One of the brothers.
Mm-hmm.
The two brothers. They twins. They both they're assassins.
Mm-hmm.
They end up killing real big. I like how him and his brother has not really a love hate. It's all love, but they bicker a lot with each other about little stuff because, like you say, the other brother likes to compare people's personality to
Thomas.
a young kid's toy, cartoon, whatever you want to call them, Thomas the Train, whatever. But yeah, I like the and then they like opposite twins. When you look at them, you won't know they're twins, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I definitely love Tangerine. What do you think about Tangerine?
I like him. I find his responses, like when he's with his brother and when he's fighting him, what's his name? Ladybug, funny. Yeah. It's clear he has love with his brother, and especially shown in that one scene. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it really shows that they bicker. He truly.
I thought there's some of the. I mean, well, I don't think it's one of our scenes we're gonna go to, but when I think of Tangerine, make me when he give his brother his props. When his brother like, yeah, I don't make no mistakes when I'm judging personalities. He like, cause he wanted to go against his brother, like, nah, you wrong. But when his brother started telling him, he's like, yeah, you're always right about. And then he catch it, cause I think he's a good assassin, but I don't think he's not as mentally sharp as his brother. I think he's more of a
fighter.
The fighter, the violent part, where his brother can do that stuff too, but his brother more of a talker. He'd rather talk it out, if he have to get violent. Yeah. So, who's your next character you want to go
to? The White Death. The Russian dude.
Oh, the main, I guess, antagonist.
I like how at the end, like you said, how he revealed how all the stories interwove together.
Yeah, he break it down wide.
Everyone was on that train.
Yeah, he put him there.
I like the flashback scene showing how he became the big boss.
And
I like that final fight between him and
because the elder. It's a story being told by him and the elder.
It's the same story, just from two
different point of view. Yeah.
Should I go into the story now?
No, I guess that's gonna be one. The scene. I guess we can do that with the scene.
Alright. But anyway, I liked him. I found him funny at times.
Mm-hmm.
And I always liked that thing he did when he pulled his
Oh, when he got the revolver and rolled the barrel down and then making the click.
And he has that one gun, that one bullet, and playing Russian roulette with them.
Yeah, but the first time he did that,
it's always the first time he puts it to his own head. Never goes off. When he points it at them, though, it fires. And your next character, I don't know who it is.
Oh, you already know my next character.
I was actually going to get to him since I don't have any more.
Go ahead.
Lemon. I'll let you start with him before I go.
No, you just brought him up, man. I'm gonna go after you.
I like Lemon. Personally, I think he's the best character in the movie.
Me too.
Like I said, I like his relation with his brother. I feel how he responds to certain things that happen at the end of the movie. Of course, any brother relationship or any relationship with someone like that will respond like that. I found it funny that he was the one who, kills her. Anyway, I liked his fight scenes also, like I said, showing that he's more like, use guns and he's more of a brain. It shows when he didn't have any option. He was still fighting.
Yeah. Oh, you talking when he tricked Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt tried to say, got the gun on the table. Like, shh, this is the quiet guy.
No, it was at the end. He dropped Kit and started, fist fighting.
Oh yeah, with the assassins when they was coming on the train.
And there's a scene with him and his brother I want to bring up at the scenes. So, what you have to say about him?
Yeah, I love Lemon, but like I always, what really made me love him is because he reminded me of your brother, Zach. Like he loved Thomas the Train, and like everything he tried to explain is, he uses Thomas the Train characters. Like he compared people to certain characters on Thomas the Train and explained the character on Thomas, like how they might be sensitive or a high head or whatever, and he puts that to a person, and he got his little stickers with him and all that stuff. I really love Lemon on that, and like you say, he's very intelligent.
You have any more characters?
He got a good heart. I think even though he's an assassin, I still think he's a good person.
My bad. I thought you done after that pause.
Mm-mm.
But my bad for interrupting you.
No. That's probably it on Lemon.
Do you have any other characters?
Oh yeah. Character we can't leave out, the Prince.
Oh yeah, her.
The Prince. Now, the Prince is
interesting.
A cruddy woman.
Yes.
But as like with most of them, as the story develop and you get to hear their background, to a certain extent, you understand why they're doing some of the things they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like with her, Do you have anything to say about her? Because I was going to explain a little something, but I said I might save it for a scene.
I have a scene with her, but I really have nothing to say on her. She serves her purpose, I feel. That's the story need her to do.
Okay.
And that's really all.
Okay, we'll get
to wait, my bad. I have one thing to say on her. But it was mostly for the scenes. I only have the grandfather, the other one on her.
Well, why don't you just get to the scene instead of saying that?
My bad. Do you have anything else to say on her or any character?
No.
I'll get to that scene. Also, the grandfather, like I said, boards the train, right? Brad Pitt, my lady brother, is still falling for her trick, like, oh, I'm an innocent girl. Her playing that trump card. And he's like, could you move or something? He's like, no. Brad Pitt, deals with the snake. And while he's gone, the grandfather basically grabs her bag and says, you're the one who pushed my grandson. And you're the one who you're the one who led to my son being shot. And he basically went on her, talking about, you underestimate an old man, but me being old means I've been through more than you ever have. And basically scared her off.
Oh, you're saying because he put together that she was the one that pushed his grandson off the roof, and he knew all like her history, like knowing that the brother, that her father is what is his name? The White Death. White Death. And the dude that Tangerine and them had to go save was her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, she got somebody to come. No, her father sent all them people in there.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he sent what's her name?
The
black lady. What's her name?
What's that thing that's not a wasp? A hornet.
The hornet. Yeah, cause she got that
poison.
That poison
from that snake.
That she stabs into people, make their blood
clot up. And come out every orifice.
But so what's your other scene?
My other scene is so spoiler warning. After Princess shoots, what's it called? The lemon, and think he's dead. His brother finds him, and he's trying to hold himself together, but eventually he breaks down.
Oh yeah, when she shot him all up and he was dead.
And basically, some scenes that had Brad Pitt kills the brother. I don't know if he did on purpose. I think he did, but
he killed Tangerine. Well, I don't know if he really killed him.
I think it was more like they were fighting over the gun, and the gun went off.
And it hit him.
Right in the neck.
Yeah, because he didn't know the prince was running game. Because she used to do all that fake crime. That's why I told you I love Lemon so much. Because she kept doing that fake crime, and Lemon was like, no, I'm not going for that. You like Diesel, the train. You always doing that fake acting. Like, how do you do that? And you making tears come out your eyes. Like, he wasn't falling for her little schemes that everybody else fell for. And him and the elder, the only one that didn't fall for that foolishness.
But anyway, he gets, my bad to say anyway, that's very important. But anyway, he gets killed, right? And he's just laying there. And a few scenes later, Lennon's back. You know, he had a bulletproof thing on. And Brad Pitt poisoned the water. So he went to sleep.
Yeah.
And he basically just comes up to his brother, and all he can do is just sit down with him, give him the Thomas sticker.
And he told him you was really Thomas the whole time.
And have a memory of them when they was kids.
No.
Or that.
Yeah, that's the other one. That's when Tangerine found Lemon. He thought Lemon was dead. And he had the flashback to when they was little. And remember, he had the chain, the gold chain. And he took it off and put it on Lemon while he was dead. So when it go later on, and Lemon, after he got killed by, like you said, when him and Brad Pitt was tussling for the gun or whatever, when he was about to kill the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Then when he get killed and Lemon wakes back up, he go and find him. When he woke up and he had his gold chain on, he knew something had happened to his brother. He already knew, like, the worst had happened.
He basically sits down with him, makes a joke, and then just screams.
Yeah, he had to let all that pain out. He was yelling loud. He was hurt.
He got his revenge, though. He got his revenge.
Oh, yeah. See, and
there's a joke in it that he killed her with a tangerine truck.
Yeah, but that's what's so crazy. That's why I love the movie so much. Like how all of it connects all
it's
together.
Like a circle.
Yeah, like, because then that's when you found out why the elder was so tough on his son, because of the when he told his boss when he was younger about the dude. Remember, he was coming and he told his boss don't trust him, and his boss was like, nah, he do a lot of killing. He's a good guy. And the whole time the dude switched up, killed his boss, and killed their whole little tribe mostly, except for the elder. He happened to get away, and then he went home. And his wife was dead. He didn't know where his son was at the whole time. The wife had said he had the son in the vents.
Mm-hmm.
So they couldn't find him. They just killed her. So that's why he was telling his son, because he felt like when he was younger, on his watch, he let his wife die. I almost lost his son. So when in the beginning, when they in the hospital, he's like, how you let that happen to your boy? Where was you at? You supposed to protect him. I always told you that. And then that's why I understand why he was so hard on him at the beginning.
My next scene is the ending scene, like that from when he gets when they blow up the train, the briefcase with the money, to when she gets hit.
Oh yeah, because what's his name? I keep forgetting his name.
White Death.
White Death did the thing like when he was rolling the barrel, when he was playing Russian roulette with him and the elder. And then he shattered the elder. It clicked. It was empty. He put it to his head. It clicked. But then you see when he aimed it again, you see the bullet go to the chamber. It's chambered. It's about to fire. But then Brad Pitt made the
train stop.
He made the train stop.
He turned on the brakes.
Yeah, it hit the brakes, and then it made all types of madness happen right there.
Yeah, I was just talking about from when when they arrived at the station to that.
Yeah.
That whole, what was it, like probably 20 or 30 minutes?
Yeah,
awesome.
All action.
And I have two more scenes. Y'all seen before I get to those two?
No. Well, to continue in that scene, since we're about to leave, but I love that part as also why he playing Russian roulette with the elder. He telling the elder like how, well, this happened. That's why I got the hornet on here. Because remember, the surgeon was supposed to do the surgery.
He was talking to what's his name, Ladybug, about why they're all on the train.
Yeah. Oh wait, my fault. And
go ahead, continue.
And he's telling him how the surgeon was about to do.
Could have saved his wife's life.
Yeah, because his wife
had a piece of spine.
His wife had got hit in the car, and a piece of her rib went into her heart.
And the guy couldn't remove it.
And he was going to save her, but the hornet poisoned him with the snake venom, and he died.
Meaning that the wife.
Yeah, so now the wife died.
And the funny thing about that was basically a little cameo from what's his name? Ryan Reynolds, showing that he was the guy who killed the wife. And he thinks that
Brad Pitt, it's him.
Because Ryan called out sick. I think he knew this was gonna happen, so that's why he called out sick.
Yeah.
But he called out sick for whatever reason. And he got sent in his place, so the elder, not the elder, the wife, Death thought it was him who killed his wife.
Yeah. But it was a decent movie.
You want me to get to the last two scenes now?
Oh yeah, go to your other stuff.
They're with the same character, so let me start. It started with Wolf, played by Bad Bunny. And it goes into his origin. You know how his mom said,
Who was Bad Bunny?
some rapper.
Oh, that's that. Oh, I know that freaky dude. Good.
And basically, what happened? It basically started off with his mom giving him like a line chain and said, "Always be strong, never,
Yeah. Don't be scared or weak."
And basically, it shows him crying outside her room as it shows her.
Yeah.
Kind of going back and her dying. Him burying her and then him walking into the sunset. Probably a time skip and he turns into a mob. He meets a wife. He meets a lady. Settled down. At their wedding, he runs into. I'm gonna spoil it. And they show how, again, they explain this later at the end when he's talking about how all these people were on the train.
Yeah.
So Brad Pitt was at the wedding for a reason. So was the Hornet. The Hornet poisoned the cake with that rose. And he didn't eat it since Brad Pitt knocked some wine onto him by accident. And he had to go wash it off. So his wife, all his friends and family just died. And
he got poisoned by eating that cake.
He got sent a thing to kill, since it's actually the least I've ever seen. He got something to kill the Hornet. But when he found Brad Pitt and he remembered her wedding, he thought he was a part of it, so he tried to kill him.
Yeah.
I like that scene since Brad Pitt's like, no, I don't even know you and stuff. I like how he's not even trying to hit him. He just keep using what's it called? The briefcase to block the knife.
Yeah. Trying to explain himself.
And it shows the bad luck by how the knife bounced off and stabs him in the heart.
Yeah.
And I think they kept that running through the movie, how his body would just start hitting things as the train moves and stuff.
Yeah, I like when he took the knife out of his chest and made him sit like he was asleep with the blanket over.
And he was drinking.
Yeah.
And then he just fell, and then in the movie they constantly keep coming back to his body, this movie.
Yeah.
And later he put the Hornet next to him.
Yeah, sitting in front of him like they might have been conversating.
And they both drove themselves to death. So, and anyway, I like that scene.
Yeah, that's why I say it's hard to explain how you see all the stuff come together. And I really like how at the end, when the prince, she right there about to kill the elder, the father, and Ladybug, and she's like, yeah, I'm the new White Death. And then the big tangerine truck just come and smack her.
And the end credit scene shows that earlier in the fight, like I said, he was drop kicking and stuff. Lemon jumped out the thing with one of the men. One of the assassins, He shot him down. He was getting out the water and he saw a tangerine truck. He stopped it and he hit her and then going.
He didn't even notice it was a tangerine truck. He just seen the truck coming.
And then when he saw
stopped it, he seen the tangerine. It was like it was a sign from God. Yeah. And the whole time he got in that truck and drove and wound up saving all his his friends now. They became friends from having a common enemy.
I agree. But like I said, this is a movie where I definitely think if you can go to the end of the theater, you should.
Yeah.
Especially for that scene where he explains how all this was interconnected.
Yeah, definitely.
I kind of like that though. Not the interconnected part. That Brad Pitt. Not Brad Pitt. What's his Deadpool name? What's his name?
His name Carver in the movie. You talking about Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. I like how they just have him show up for a second and he doesn't even come back.
Yeah.
I like that since, you know, most movies would bring him back and he's like, oh, I'm the big bad, you know, I was helping him more. I came to save y'all.
Nah, not even most movies, I think.
Some movies.
They left it like that for a cliffhanger, so he might be in part 2. Now we need to find out why you turned down the mission or you said you were sick. Because like you just said earlier, he might have knew something was going on with that.
Train.
Yeah, just taking that case.
Wait, so this just show that Ladybug's better than him? That he was able to survive that entire thing?
I don't know.
Or is that more sure?
Ladybug was better than her. It just
Lucky.
showed that he was more in tune than what was going on in the underworld. And he knew, it wasn't worth, the mission wasn't worth the risk.
Well, I have everything to say. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. Probably need to see it again so I can
Really have a different
catch it more.
I liked it though.
But yeah.
That's it, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And comment what you want us to do down in the comments below. Next movie, honey.
And thank y'all for joining another Right Review.
Goodbye.